The presidential pardon was originally meant to grant the president the power to temper justice with mercy. It was not enshrined in our Constitution so that a dishonorable man could reward his criminal allies, friends, and family for their corrupt practices. I don't have a problem with Biden pardoning his son. He should have pardoned him. The crazies are coming, right? But to me, it's like, pardon more.
Oh, my God.
This is Joy Reid. As you could tell, different hair, different hair. I'm not going to be mean today to Joy, but not anything to do with her hair. I don't know what I'm going to say in 5 minutes, but whatever. This is the first video is from December 2020. The next is from December 2024. Y'all tell me if y'all see a difference. Oh, man, I could say something mean right now.
The presidential pardon was originally meant to grant the president the power to temper justice with mercy. It was not enshrined in our Constitution so that a dishonorable man could reward his criminal allies, friends, and family for their corrupt practices. I don't have a problem with Biden pardoning his son. He should have pardoned him. The crazies are coming, right? But to me, it's like, pardon more. The presidential pardon was originally meant to grant the president the power to temper justice with mercy. It was not enshrined in our Constitution so that a dishonorable man could reward his criminal allies, friends, and family for their corrupt practices. I don't have a problem with Biden pardoning his son. He should have pardoned him. The crazies are coming, right? But to me, it's like, pardon more. The presidential pardon was originally meant to grant the president the...
Do y'all hear this? All right, so hold on. So Uncle Brother, let me, I know I missed your comments. So Uncle Brother wrote, Hunter had to be the front man for all of the crimes his father orchestrated. I suspect his psychological drug issues come from having to live the lies and hypocrisy his father was spewing. I've said it before, Joe Biden is trash, a low-life, degenerate piece of, he threw his son into the frying pan to take the heat for all his crimes. Uncle Brother, I'm going to be real. You may be 100% right, and it still doesn't move the needle for me. And I'm going to tell you why. How many kids grow up without fathers because Joe Biden was in the house, was because Joe Biden put his crime bill in place and fathers were taken out of the homes because they committed, they had illegal drugs on them, right? So here they had illegal drugs on them. The same video that we just played earlier, right? If you have this much crack cocaine, you're going to jail, away from my mother, away from the fathers. So now you have all these fathers. And of course it targeted a lot of the impoverished areas, black areas, differently than the more affluent areas. So therefore, you're taking fathers out of communities that are impoverished. So let's just look at the black communities. You're taking fathers out of those black households. Now, when those sons are maybe they go down a path of crime, right? They go down a path of crime, or maybe they're doing the things because well, their dad put them in this position or their big homie put them in this position. They have to be held accountable to the things that they do. They can't just sit here and say, oh, well, my dad, he had me caught up in his BS, so therefore I deserve a pass. Or my big homie, he had me caught up in this stuff, so I deserve a pass. No, you're going to jail, like Joe Biden said. So Hunter may have suffered from the things that his dad got him involved with. That's for Hunter to deal with his dad. I do not feel sorry for Hunter when it comes to that. That's just my position. Hunter, you are a grown man. There's a lot of young men that have to figure stuff out at a much younger age, even before they become a man. A lot of times those young men, their lives are destroyed before they even legally become men, before they legally become adults. So it's very hard for me to now think that 2014, a Hunter Biden who's addicted to drugs, but he's focused enough to make a lot of these deals, or he's focused enough to be the front man, to be a lot of these deals with to help Biden and his family. Because if you look at what Hunter's done, I guess if you look at it from that standpoint, he's been pretty successful. He's been pretty successful for the family and running that crime organization that you're referring to, Uncle Brother. And I know. So Uncle Brother just wrote, I'm not advocating for a pass of either of them. I'm further condemning Joe Biden for what he's done to his family, Hunter and Ashley. I agree with you, but Hunter has to be held responsible because, and there's a reason why I'm not letting off of Hunter, because To me, it sets a precedent that the more we feel bad for Hunter, the more we'll justify what his father did. The more we see Hunter as a victim, the more we'll be okay with what Joe Biden did. Now, that may not be the case with you. I totally understand. But I think the majority of people, and I think we're going to see it in some of these videos that we're getting ready to watch, because they're feeling bad for Hunter. Because Whoopi Goldberg comes out here and says, well, Hunter was an addict. Donald Trump, he wasn't an addict. What's his excuse for getting in the same trouble and needing a pardon? Hunter needs a pardon because he's an addict. Donald Trump, he was just doing. So it creates that mindset that I just don't go with, and I just won't subscribe to. Nah, Hunter, you're a grown man. Figure your shit out, bro. That it is what it is. You're a grown-up. You're an adult. There's 14, 15-year-olds in Chicago and Philly and the Bronx and a lot of these other cities that have to figure out and make grown-up decisions and don't have the comfort and privilege of falling back on my dad being able to get me out of these situations. So I may be being insensitive when it comes to that, and I'm totally acknowledging that, but that's where I'm standing on it. All right, so let's move on to, all right, so we'll finally get to this Charlemagne on The View. Shout out to Queez. Queez sent me this. It's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.